All right, guys. K1 had a stinger there at the end. D.J. Reed left with the ankle, went back in. Goodwin had his head examined. He went back in. Go ahead.
Penalties on that last giant sequence. The big one was the Malcolm Smith holding call. You seemed to have a pretty good angle on it. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, he grabbed him. They called it.
That timeout defensively, look like your secondary coach was running up the sideline. Was this just something you needed to take there, or would you prefer not to have to burn a timeout there?
I would definitely prefer not to, but we saw a look that did not look good, and we thought we had a chance still to hold them. So that was a pivotal part of the game to try to stop them before they got there.
Kyle, you've talked so much about finishing, finding finishers, et cetera, et cetera. Is this kind of the same type of game where you just didn't have that play to win it?
It was a number of plays. Extremely disappointed. We had I thought we put ourselves in a position that we should have won that game. Up 20-10 after the first drive in the third quarter. Gave up a big kick return right after that. I think followed by 2 explosives. Got them right back in at 20-17. I thought we had a chance to step on their throat there, and we didn't. We let them get back in it fast, kept them around too long, and then we didn't make the plays at the end. And we had every opportunity to, and just as a team, players, coaching staff, we didn't get it done.
How do you think Mullens played generally? And the second interception, did Goodwin stop and start a little bit on that route? Did you notice?
I didn't watch him, but the route is a stop and start route, so I assume he did. It looked like the ball was a little bit behind him. I'd love Nick to throw a better ball, and I expect Marquise to catch that regardless.
And how do you think Nick played overall?
I thought he did some good things, and some things we need to improve on.
Goodwin went out looked at his head, came back in very quickly, then had the ball deflected and got hit in the head again.
Yeah.
How involved are you? I mean, some normal person would say he's getting looked at twice in his head. He shouldn't go back in. How involved are you in that decision? Because he did play at the end.
Yeah, 0. We don't even. They take him to a tent anytime that happens. They phone from upstairs to go to a tent, even if he is feeling all right. They have to go anyways, so they check it out and they tell me when they're good to go. So I don't know what goes on in the tent. I just know whether they say you have him or you don't.
On the one touchdown to Beckham, Akella was on coverage. He looked like he was upset afterwards, like he was supposed to get some help.
Yeah, I think he was expecting help over the top. So he was surprised he didn't get it.
Kyle, Nick had a couple bumps that he didn't have last week. How did he respond when he had a little adversity with like the interceptions?
He was the same. He had one early, didn't change, didn't get gun shy, played his game. I don't think the picks affected him. He played his game.
Kyle, are you okay with Witherspoon throwing his hands up in the air when he doesn't get help?
No, I'm not. No. Man up. Don't put that on tape. We'll deal with it when we come in.
Rudy came out for a little bit, might have had a little tweak.
Yeah, he came out a little bit. Nothing, though, that I was told about, no injuries or anything. Just some wear and tear as the game went, so try to spell him here and there.
What happened on the first touchdown when it looked like Beckham found a spot in the zone between 2 guys?
I'm not exactly sure what happened, but that's zone, and you don't get there quick enough. I'm not sure if it was 3-man rush or not. I didn't see it, but the zones broke down, takes too long, and found a hole there, and Eli threw a good ball.
Will Nick be the starter after the bye? Nick Mullens.
I'm sure, but I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
Can you talk a little bit about Fred Warner? Could you talk a little bit about him and his play tonight?
From what I saw, I thought he played well. I won't know for sure till I go and study the tape, but when I was looking up, I saw him make some plays. He's done a hell of a job leading our defense all year as a rookie, just making the calls and being out there every single week too. So I've been real happy with Fred this year. From what I saw, it looked like he did some good things in the game, but I won't know for sure till I watch the tape.
On 3rd and 7 in the red zone, just after the 2-minute warning, it was a 3-yard pass to Bourne. What did you see on that play?
What's that?
It was a 3-yard pass to Bourne. Was there anyone open beyond the sticks, or what did you see on that play?
Yeah, there's 5 guys out in a route. There's lots of stuff that goes on. We call it H arches. I don't know if you know what that is, but someone fell under the arches. You got to go across the board to the shallow. You got hit by a plugger, and we were a little bit late to it because the guard, someone flashed across Nick's face, so he couldn't throw it on time. Threw it a bit little later, and then the defense recovered and stopped us short.
Kyle, obviously the record isn't what you want, and obviously you lost Jimmy and Jarrett, but overall, going into the bye week, what's your assessment of just this first portion of the season?
Right now I'm thinking all about this game. So, the assessment of the season so far is I would be much happier with a better record. I know a lot of things have happened. I expected to win this game. We expected to win this game. Right now I'm disappointed we didn't, and we'll figure out how to get our guys better. Hopefully getting some rest will help the guys, and we'll have a good week of practice next week and come back and get ready for the second half of the season.
Come back to that 3rd and 7 play. You said the throw was late, but was it the right read from Nick on that 3rd and 7 play?
Maybe. And I'm not going to go through the entire playbook with you. I mean, you should wait till you see the play.
On Matt Breida, Kyle, how helpful was he, and how much was he battling that second half of the ankle?
I was never told that his ankle was hurt, so I think he was all right.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.